All right, so here we are on Belén for our
Here we
Hornicast.
are, new place, new.
Yeah, this is a new studio.
Feeling.
This is a new studio, the
Yeah.
podcast studio. We're in the library.
It's so pretty, I know.
It's nice, right?
It's
I
nice.
don't know, these
I
great
like the
partitions.
sunlight.
The sunlight's coming in. It could use a little air conditioning.
Yeah,
It's a
it
little
could.
warm. You
It's
got
a
like a
little
sweater
warm.
on.
I
I'm
got
in
like a
t-shirt,
sweater
so I'm
on, but
okay.
that's for the outfit, you know.
As
for the
for
outfit.
okay, it's like the uniform.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so you all know Anna Belén probably. She's the
Hey.
co-host of Hornicast. This month we're going to be working together. We're going to be shooting some different Hornicast, and she really wanted to do a Hornicast on the arts and music at CAG. This is her idea. So she invited some of the teachers to come talk about the programs, right? And I think we're on episode 5 or 6, something like that.
I'm not sure though.
We'll say, welcome to Hornicast number 5, and welcome to Hornicast number 6.
And welcome to I don't
Number
know.
7,
number
probably
4.
not. Number 4?
I
Just to
don't
be
know.
sure. Just to be sure.
Welcome to the Hornicast. Let's leave it
Welcome
like
to
that.
the Hornicast. So we have our first guest today. Do you want to introduce him?
Yeah. This is our first guest, Professor Edgar Pineda.
Buenos días, mucho gusto.
He is the music teacher in lower school,
Así es.
and he's also the choir teacher from lower school too.
Sí, aparte de las clases que se dan en la sección primaria, desde kinder a grado 5, que soy profesor en algunas secciones de estos grados, también tengo a cargo del club de coro.
And did you have him as a teacher?
No, I
No?
wasn't
You
here
didn't?
yet.
Okay, you weren't here yet.
No.
You came after lower school.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You would have probably liked to have Anna Belén as a student. She's a really good singer,
Thank you.
and she plays. How many instruments do you play?
Right now, I'm at 4.
Okay, tell us the 4 instruments that you play.
I play the piano. I'm started with the saxophone. I play the lira, and I also play the marimba.
And then marimba.
Ana Belén es un ejemplo de lo que se puede lograr en el colegio cuando alguien desea explorar y explotar sus talentos. Ana Belén no solamente nos colabora como estudiante, sino también asume el liderazgo, que es una de las cualidades que tratamos de desarrollar conjuntamente con las clases, en las clases como los clubes y clases selectivas.
Muchas gracias, profe.
I think I saw you in a play last year too. Madagascar?
Aladdin and Madagascar.
Aladdin. Oh, Aladdin was last year, right?
Yeah, Aladdin
Madagascar
was
was 2
last
years
year.
ago. You were in
Yeah.
both of them.
Yes.
And you
And I
danced
worked
too.
for the choreography too.
You were the
Exactly.
choreographer?
Yeah, along with some other teachers, we worked in the choreography.
Wow. So I'm sitting next to some very talented people right now. I feel a little out of place right now. But
No, but you're talented too.
other ways, not choreography and not musical instruments, but other ways.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
How long have you been in the school? ¿Cuánto tiempo ha llevado en el colegio?
Llevo 29 años trabajando aquí en el colegio.
Solamente 29.
Solamente
Poquito,
29.
poquito.
Muy poco.
Y tan joven.
Ah, gracias.
Empezaste cuando tuviste como 12 años, ¿no? Algo así.
No. Pero sí,
Sí,
muy joven.
muy joven.
Pero ya son casi 30 años sirviéndole a una institución tan querida y tan especial como el colegio, donde realmente los maestros también podemos desarrollarnos y podemos coayudar a los estudiantes a que desarrollen sus talentos artísticos en este caso.
And you had a son that graduated last year.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Sí, ya.
so you got the CAG pin in the family,
Ah,
right?
Lo
Yeah, you
tengo
got that
guardado en la
pin.
casa,
Yeah.
sí, pero sí, así es.
Qué bueno.
Sí.
And, ¿qué cree acerca de los programas de música en el colegio? ¿Cómo cree que los estudiantes pudiesen explotarlos y encontrar su talento en estos programas?
Bueno, desde pequeño, desde primaria, los niños tienen la posibilidad de explorar dentro de la clase de música todas las diferentes subáreas, ¿verdad? Pueden tocar piano, pueden tocar xilófono, pueden tocar ritmos, y este es el inicio, es la semilla donde después ya en middle school ellos desarrollan más específicamente el área en cual ellos se sienten más a gusto. Y luego posteriormente pasan a high school, donde ya se especializan más en un instrumento. Es decir, la oportunidad que se les da a los estudiantes en el colegio es que desde muy pequeños ellos pueden hacer una exploración de todos los instrumentos porque es la base en lower school. Y en middle school ellos ya van buscando una especialización y luego en high school pues ellos dicen qué instrumento hay en el cual se pueden desarrollar más. Eso es una ventaja que tiene el colegio, donde los alumnos tienen un abanico donde pueden explorar diferentes subáreas. Y no solamente la música, sino también, por ejemplo, las artes, ¿verdad? Drama, como en tu caso,
Drama.
o pintura, ¿verdad? En el caso de las maestras de arte. Es todo un andamiaje que tiene el colegio en donde ellos pueden, los estudiantes como tú, que se identifican en la parte artística, pueden explorar. Y paralelamente a ello también tenemos el área de deportes, ¿verdad? Donde
Sí,
también, al igual que en música y en arte, tienen un abanico muy grande para
sí.
desarrollarse en el área que quieren.
That's one thing that I've noticed about CAG is that some schools really specialize like in certain academics. Some schools are really good sports schools. Some
Exacto.
schools have really good programs in robotics or
Sí.
in whatever, music, whatever the case might be. But at CAG, I believe that there's over 73 different clubs on campus.
Oh my gosh.
And we have all of the sports. So whatever you want to do, you can excel at. But also, we provide a well-rounded education. So yes, we have mathematics and we have literacy and we have sociales y todo. But we also start from pre-K with the kids with music and rhythm and dance and really helping kids kind of be well-rounded, right?
Yeah. That's what I like the most about the school, that they don't make just like academics students or just music students or just sports students. They make whole students that are that even though they specialize in one of those things, they can do most of them and they enjoy them. And it's not something that's forced, it's something that I as a student I go search for it.
You search for it. And it's interesting you mentioned that, Ana Belén, because we have this phrase in our mission and vision that's meaningful lives, right?
Yes.
And so when we talk about meaningful, we want meaningful lives for you and for all of our students. And how better to do that than to have so many opportunities to find kind of what you like and to explore it and to become better at it and have good mentors like mi amigo Edgar para ayudarles.
Yes.
Esa es la meta que tenemos para que los estudiantes puedan vivir meaningful lives right now, but also 10 years from now, 20 years from now.
Exacto. Y este es el primer paso, porque después cuando van a la universidad, pues ya entonces buscan ustedes qué instrumento, si quieren banda, si quieren coro, porque en primaria tenemos coro y este año empezó el coro en middle school. Y esperamos que el próximo año ya en high school también haya coro. Entonces ya está todo, desde los más pequeños hasta grado 12, tener coro. Y también tenemos otros clubes como violín, viola, instrumentos de cuerda, tenemos la banda, tenemos drumlines, tenemos una serie de instrumentos donde los chicos pueden desarrollarse desde muy pequeños, ¿verdad?
Sí.
That brings me to a point that I think that we want to do better at in the future at CAG, and that's performing. I think we need to give our kids more opportunities to perform, right?
Sí.
Yeah. I personally, as a person that likes a lot of the arts, the best way to showcase your abilities is through performing. And even if you perform in musically, that helps you perform in academic areas. You become better at talking, at public speaking. You become more loose when you're giving presentations or any type of other clubs like TEDx. Most of the TEDx students, they also do some kind of music because music helps you be more confident in yourself and just can look at the camera and say something.
Like you're doing right now.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's important. And Ana Belén, you might not know this about her, but she's supposed to be in AP Human Geography right now.
Yeah.
And you're a ninth grader, right?
Yes.
So as a ninth grader, she's already taking an advanced placement course, which, by the way, advanced placement courses are college courses. They're university courses. and you actually can get credit in university for that course. So as a ninth grader, you didn't want to leave your class and shoot this hornet cast. Had to go talk to your teacher, and then you still weren't convinced.
Yeah.
Your teacher was like, Anna Belin's going to be fine. She's great. And we're just reviewing for the big test that we have, I think on Monday or Tuesday.
Tuesday,
Next class,
yeah.
you have a big test. But she didn't want to be gone. She didn't want to miss it. And so she was really torn. She didn't want to let us down.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that?
Really?
It's your birthday. You have a test on your birthday.
Yes.
Happy birthday with a big regalito de un examen.
Yeah.
Ay,
What
esa-
better way to get a gift than a test, right?
I know, right? What every teenager wants, right?
Yeah.
But that's what tests are for music, is performance. And so in the future, I think that we should be performing all the time. I saw you performing at Independence Day
Yeah.
out in the front of the school.
We perform with Drumline and with Marimba, the Club of Marimba, and we perform the school anthem, and and also the chorus from
Claro. Ujú.
lower school. And what I like about the school is that they just don't do international things, but they also help you keep your own cultural identity with clubs like Marimba.
Mm-hmm.
Sí, sí, sí.
And
Which
you're a pretty important leader in Marimba right now.
Yeah, we're trying to recruit more members, so if you like music, you can always come.
This is a commercial. You
Yes.
may join, find us,
Yeah.
and you can join Marimba Club.
Yes.
How many students do you have right now?
Right now, we're divided into two sections. In the first section, there's 4 students, including myself. And on the second section, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 students, including myself too. So,
You're in both sections.
yes, we don't
She's
have
talented.
that many members, but we still try to showcase it to the little students here at CAG at lower school. For Independence Day, we did 3 performances in the morning,
Sí.
and that way you, since a very young age, you start to like and have a certain ear for the instrument of your country, and I think that's very important.
That's awesome. Have you ever thought about taking your show on the road,
No.
like the mall or
Oh,
Cayala?
that would be interesting.
That would be cool. I mean, that's what I would love. I would love to see our students on the weekend, like our drumline, marching down the road in Cayala, right? The stretch of the road from plaza to plaza
Sí.
with the drumline marching down. Why don't we do that? That would be awesome.
Pues agradecerles por esta entrevista y hablar acerca de los clubes. Creo que es una bonita oportunidad y haber platicado y contarle a la comunidad del colegio acerca de los clubes que hay desde primaria hasta high school. Muchas gracias.
De nada. Gracias a ti.
Thank you for being here. Hola, profe, ¿cómo está?
Hola, bien, gracias.
This is Professor Luis Pedro Palma. He is the music teacher from middle school, and he also teaches some clubs. What clubs do you teach?
Yes, well, thank you very much, both of you, for having me here. This is such a great experience. And yeah, I do teach the DJ and production club. I also have a rock band club too. And aside from that, we do different projects through the cycle. And every single cycle, we have special projects for the different classes that I teach. One of them is drumline. And yeah, it has been popular, and we made some special things. I'm eager to see what happens next cycle as well.
We were
Yeah.
just talking about drumline marching
Yeah.
through the middle of Cayala on the weekend.
Oh,
Don't you think that would be cool?
it will be cool.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
should set that up.
In fact, we just received new drums. So, maybe
We got to
that
try those
happen.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have some new drums. We'd like to visit you in Cayala. I'm sure we could get permission.
Yeah, definitely. We can. We
Okay,
can.
that would be cool.
Awesome.
How many kids you got in drumline?
Right now, we are doing drumline through the entire 8th grade. So we are doing by trimester. So this trimester, 8th grade, was having the experience of having half of the trimester drumline, and then the other half we're going to do music ensemble. But we're going to do the same for 7th and 6th grade. So everyone will have a taste of drumline.
Okay, very
Oh,
good.
that's very interesting. When I was in middle school, I participated in the class of music ensemble.
Mhm.
I wonder, is that going the same as last year or has something changed?
Yeah, it actually changed. We are doing half of the trimester drumline, and the other half is going to be music ensemble. So yeah,
Oh,
so we can have like both experience. I didn't want to like
limit
uh,
children to just
yeah,
one.
like just focus on one area, and then they have the experience to work on drumline and on music ensemble. Fun fact, actually, having this set up this way, this cycle, it get the chance to all the ladies to actually get into the drumline
Ooh,
because there was
I
only
was chicos
boys.
before.
It was only chicos.
Puro chicos.
Yes,
yeah.
and now
You would
that's
try to get
chicas.
in, it was full
Now,
already.
now finally you have some rhythm. No.
Yeah, yeah, actually, so they are yeah, they to it's funny though because they are more like the girls are more on tempo.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I just figured that out.
Uh-huh.
So it is cool, it is cool. And yeah, so we'll see how it develops because it was popular with the kids, but now we can open the possibility for the chicas too. Yeah.
Yeah, and for everyone to get a try because it's a very interesting project and class. And I would always get a little jealous when I would hear them marching through the streets. I was like, I want to be there too. But I'm glad that other people now get that opportunity.
You could
Yes.
probably try it out.
I'm gonna
I
sneak
think
into your
I
class.
think you should sneak in into his class one time and try it out. I think
Okay.
you'd probably be really good.
Yeah,
Since you
yeah.
already play like 4 instruments, why not add bateria?
fifth
For
one.
sure. Now, what we can do is I can officially invite you to next cycle, the first part of the trimester. Perhaps you can join us in a few classes direct at the drum line. Why not? Right? Like teach them a few cadences and join us to the drum line. Would you like that?
Oh, yeah, I would
Awesome.
like that.
That'd be
Let's
fun.
do
Now,
it.
you two worked on a project together recently up
Yeah.
at UVG. You want to tell us about that
Oh,
project?
yes. We were actually, you know that this is a fun fact. 80 years. This is the year that we are having 80 years of CAG's anniversary, and we realized that through these 80 years there was no other version of the CAG anthem. You know that?
Just the version that was the original version, and that's it.
That's it. Just the piano recording.
Uh huh. Okay.
So
From a long time ago.
long time ago. So imagine that. I remember that Fatima and Lorena. They are the from the
Advancement department. Yeah.
Yes, told me, hey, you know what? I would love to continue with the idea of that you bring to me of making a new version of the CAG anthem, right? I actually left that behind, and they were like, "No, let's do it. Let's do it. It has to happen this year because 80 years. Come on, we have to do
Uh-huh.
it." So they had the brilliant idea to bring marimba and drumline and the choir of lower school together, and they asked me, "Hey, can you handle that? Can you do that?" And I said, "Of course. This is something
course.
that we have been cooking since I don't know a couple years, I think." And it
Yeah.
happened.
I really liked the project. It was a very interesting experience because we went to a professional recording studio in the UBG. So it was a good experience to understand more of the technical side of how songs are recording. But what I also like personally is that they included a melodic instrument like marimba into it, and it is such an emblematic and such a our instrument here in Guatemala. So having the opportunity to hear it in our anthem made me very happy. And something most people don't know, but the marimba club practice every morning for since the start of the year to when we recorded. We were practicing every morning in the afternoons. We practice a lot for it to become something that people can remember in a good way.
Because this is like for the next 80 years, right?
Yeah.
You had to make it right. Had to make it good.
Yes.
That's really cool. And maybe at the end of this Hornet cast, we should have the video. There's a video, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
I think that would be a cool way to end the Hornet cast, right?
Yeah, the talented JP actually made it happen. So
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
yeah,
So we have
he
like
worked
an
it out.
actual MTV. It's on MTV, music television, right?
Yeah.
Already by
Yes.
now, I'm sure.
It is
Autographs
already.
later on,
Yeah.
right?
Autograph
I
later,
think
guys.
I think it's gonna be nominated for Latin Grammy next year.
There we
Yes,
go.
yes,
there
yes.
we go. Pretty awesome. And what's cool about it was a collaborative project. So you had the lower school choir there, right? You had all the different groups of people across the whole school producing this video. How many people were involved in it all together?
Yes, we were, I guess, almost 40 students
Wow.
and
Yes.
3 teachers through the entire school, and it was a fun project. And I think the meaningful of the project is that we actually joined the 3 sections together, as
Yeah.
you were saying.
Because it was the lower school choir, the middle school drumline, and the high school marimba.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we had talent through the entire school. So that's something that we need to shout out to everyone that participated, because the kids just made it happen. Without their talent, there is no new Kang anthem, and we have it now. So
Now,
that's
I saw in your classes, Profe, when I was walking through, all of your kids were learning for drumline how to do the anthem, right?
Yes.
So did you just pick the best ones for the studio? Probably. You have to, right? You have to pick the best ones.
Well, the thing was, like, the process of choosing them was that not just the fact that they can do it good, but we are learning about habits of success, and we are also learning about PVIS. So I involve those values through the process of actually selecting the ones that were achieving those habits of success, and we're actually showing those values of the PBIS program.
Okay. So the 4Bs,
Yeah, the 4 Bs: be safe, be responsible, be kind, and
be respectful.
respectful.
Yeah. Yeah. So the kids that demonstrated that the most were the ones that got to perform and go to the studio and have that experience.
Yes,
That was
that's
pretty
correct.
cool. That's
Mhm.
very, very cool. Those are the values of our community, and I
Yeah.
think another value that we have, or another ideal that we have at CAG, is helping kids live meaningful lives, and part of this is music. Yeah, and we
Yes.
were talking about that earlier with one of our guests.
Yes. I like that the school treats you as another musician, not just a student that is trying to learn music, but they treat you seriously. Like last year when we made a song for the producing club, we worked in a song together, and at the end we have the song.
You have this was a good song.
It was. It
Yeah.
was. She's really talented. She has, like, I don't know, the skills to write, raps. Do you know that she can rap?
No, well, I think we want a demo. yeah, a little improv. Just go back to one of your songs you did last year. You bust a little rhyme for us right now. You got
Can you,
something.
do you remember, like, a few bars?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. If I give you the beat.
Try to become coming down for turns into impulse. Won't talk about my goals until I'm sure I have the results. I don't care what you say, I'll be the one that lasts last. I won't wait to reach my goals to still don't get you back. Be the real you, just like when you laugh or cry. You can be everything you want if you just give it a try. Don't gotta throw a code, don't say any lie. If I fall in love, then will I be able to fly?
Wow.
Right.
Man, this is going to be best Hornet cast ever.
MTV.
Wow, there you go, MTV. This is going straight to the top of the charts. Nice work.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
And Don, actually coming back to the part of the giving meaningful lives to them, I guess also giving meaningful projects, and I think that's what impacts the students, and that's why we do have a lot of successes through the students within the arts. So one example is obviously Ana Belén, that she's actually thriving with their talented skills. And there is a few others that actually had the chance to go to Juilliard for scholarships in the summer to actually see what is going on with musicals and with all of that. So yeah, if we do meaningful projects that impacts their life, we'll have those results for sure.
I think that's valuable that you mentioned that, Luis Pedro, because that's one of our goals at the school, is to make more meaningful projects for our kids. And so that's something that we're working toward, is not being like the traditional school where you go to a music class and then you go to a math class and then you go to a language arts class and then you go to a history class. We want to change that script to where kids are doing projects that integrate all of the important stuff in life with what their interests are. So Ana Belén could create her own project, and it can have all of those subjects involved in it, but it'll be hers. It'll be something that she owns, but she'll go to mentors like you and other teachers to help her progress in that project and learn what she needs to learn. That's the goal we have for the future.
Awesome.
And the future might be coming sooner rather than later, right? With AI and all the advances and everything that's going on in the world. We don't want to make this change in 60 or 80 years. We want to make this change next year. We want to do more for our kids so that they own their education. They're co-designing it with us, right? That's our definition of learning, is we as the teachers and educators, we shouldn't be giving you the curriculum and shoving it into your head, right? We should be sitting down with you side by side and saying, let's co-design the curriculum together.
Yes.
What could we do together to show that you've learned what you need to learn, but also so that you can grow as an individual in the areas you want to grow in?
Yes. And the school is doing a very good job about it from now. Being able to choose what courses you want to take starting from high school, being able to choose if you want to go into an AP class or not, and in middle school, being able to choose which instruments you, after experimenting in the classes of Prof. Palma, being able to say, well, I really like drumline, but I like producing more, or I like this more. And that way you start to get to know yourself better, but you're guided. It's not just you and not just your teacher, is together.
That's true. That's true, actually. And you'll see the results as your productions, right? Like when you choose what you actually like, you are constructing your own knowledge. And I think that's a key moment for sure.
Meaningful lives. We got an
Meaningful
example right
lives.
here. Ana Belén. She's living her meaningful life, right?
Yes.
Okay. Go Hornets.
Go Hornets!